Hey guys, it's Jay. Welcome back to the channel. Oh my god, guys, I cannot believe this. This is crazy, crazy news. Earlier today, I discovered that Toys R Us is making a huge comeback. I know I've said this multiple times, but this time, CNN, of all places, has actually confirmed that Toys R Us is going to be opening up 24 new flagship locations, standalone flagship locations, and they'll also be opening up locations in airports and cruise ships. What the hell is going on? This is absolutely crazy news, guys. And arguably, this channel actually got a huge boost from going to Toys R Us, because up here in Canada, we never actually lost Toys R Us. Toys R Us continued operations up here in Canada when they unfortunately had to stop in the United States. And I have been lucky enough to go to Toys R Us. My experience with going to Toys R Us really has helped this channel. And of course, it's viewers like you who have actually, missed that feeling of going to Toys R Us and longing to see it again, that really have helped out this channel. I really appreciate all the support over the years, guys. But now we can celebrate Toys R Us coming back in a very, very, very big way in the United States, and I can't wait to share this all with you guys. Let's take a deep dive into this and see exactly what was announced on CNN about the return of Toys R Us, and figure out exactly what the heck they're doing with airports and cruise ships. Let's have a look, guys, and see exactly what was announced on CNN. Guys, I want to give a huge shout out to a good friend of the channel, Tony Olivero, who gave me this link to Complex on Instagram. Complex goes on to say that, according to CNN, Toys R Us stores are making another comeback and will open 24 stores across the US and will also include stores at airports and cruise ships. What the hell is going on? WHP Global, the toy store's parent company, announced an expansion of up to 24 flagship stores, as well as opening stores in airports and cruise ships. All right, this is absolutely nuts. As you can see, people are already freaking out. This is crazy. Let's take a look at the actual announcement on CNN.com. CNN.com, of course, being a 24-hour news leader. Let's find out what they had to say about this brand new development. This article goes on to say that Toys R Us to open stores across the US, including airports and cruise ships. This article was written by Ramishah Maruf of CNN. This was actually published at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Friday, September 29th. Okay, that was only close to a week ago. Where was I during this time? This is absolutely insane. According to the article, it says that Toys R Us stores are making another comeback, and this time it's also including airports and cruise ships. WHP Global, the toy store's parent company, announced the expansion of up to 24 flagship stores, as well as opening stores in airports and cruise ships. Aptly named the Air, Land, and Sea expansion, it's a bold move for the troubled toy company, which is attempting another rebound after filing bankruptcy and closing all stores in 2018. The first airport store will open up in November at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, through partnership with Duty Free America and WHP Global this Friday. Wow! I actually think that these are going to be smaller locations, kind of like tiny little kiosks or maybe even tiny little pop-up locations, which will probably open up at the airports themselves before opening up larger dedicated stores within the airport malls. If you've ever been to an airport lately, you'll know what I'm talking about. After all, according to Forbes, Toys R Us will also pick experts from pop-up stores for their new expansion plan. These pop-up stores are going to be very instrumental in helping with the brand continue its overall expansion. The article goes on to say that the stores for the cruise ship industry will sell cruise-themed merchandise through Toys R Us and did not specify on which cruise lines or where the stores will open. Well, that's a little disappointing. I mean, it's probably going to be the actual little stores that are in the cruise ships themselves, which sell these kind of like, small tchotchkes or souvenirs. But we should be able to see some additional expansion later on. There, of course, is the idea that if Disney Cruises gets involved, we should see a lot of different merchandise, including Star Wars, as well as tons and tons of Disney-related merchandise, which would be absolutely incredible for fans of Toys R Us and Disney. But this is where everything gets really juicy, guys. Check this out. The flagship stores will open a new deal with Go Retailer Group, which will start opening in the 2024 holiday season. The 24 flagship locations will join the 452 Toys R Us shops that are currently open in the Macy's stores across the country. So that means that they're going to add, on top of the existing 450 locations at Macy's stores right now, an additional 24 flagship locations, standalone locations, which are going to be adding to this overall count for retail locations for Toys R Us. That's huge, and each of them apparently is going to be similar to the flagship location, which is in New Jersey. And at the time, the New Jersey location was a big deal, expanding 2 different floors and being at one of the largest malls in America to this date. This was huge in terms of its overall announcement for Toys R Us. And if you guys want a reminder of what that actual location looks like, definitely head over to this video right here, which I'll link in the description above. It's a wonderful look at the Toys R Us flagship store in the American Dream Mall in New Jersey. And huge thanks goes out to Danny Lay, who I was able to meet over at PowerCon, providing all the footage and photographs. The article finishes off by saying, Macy's partnership in 2021 gave the toy retailer new lease on life when the 2 companies agreed to sell toys on Macy's website, opening the shops within 400 department stores. Flagship stores will open in prime locations that complement the existing retail footprint at Macy's. Holy crap, everybody, I can't believe that we could possibly be seeing 24 brand new flagship locations, standalone locations that are going to be coming to the United States in 2024. This is crazy, guys. I can't believe that they are actually making a huge push to bring back the Toys R Us brand in the biggest of ways. This is my dream, everybody. I know a lot of you are probably going to say that, Jay, you keep talking about this expansion with WHP Global and their overall plans to bring back Toys R Us in a very big way, but look at the results. I mean, it's taken close to a year and a half, actually it's closer to 2 years now, but they really are making strides to bring back the Toys R Us brand in a very, very big way. I know there are a lot of people out there who are going to say, the Macy's experiment, which is basically what it was a complete failure. But as I continue to say every year since they actually opened that up, you have to support these types of initiatives, because if you don't, it'll never come back. And you know what? Here is the proof in the pudding. They are trying their best to continue the expansion of Toys R Us in 2024. I mean, if this wasn't the case, they would be shutting down all those Macy's locations. And as you can see in this particular article with CNN, that's not the case. They are leaving those in position while opening up an additional 24 flagship locations, standalone stores, guys. This is going to be crazy. Whether they're in malls or whether they're in other locations, that remains to be seen. But I'm hoping that a scenario will open up where they might actually be able to reopen up gigantic standalone stores similar to the one in Times Square in New York, which was shut down in 2018. That was so sad and really a hallmark of what was happening at the time. Things have changed drastically right now, but I think a lot of people would love to see a brand like Toys R Us come back. After all, investors seem to be rushing towards this and seeing it as a good thing. This cannot be denied, and I really hope that we have something to show for this during the 2024 expansion. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Are you excited about this, well, kind of strange announcement that they're going to be also expanding to airports and cruise ships? I still don't really understand exactly how that's going to go about, but at least it's something big and they're actually moving forward instead of shrinking down. Or are you of the mindset that this is just too little, too late, and that the Toys R Us will never return back to its glory days of the 1980s, 90s, and 2000s? Guys, let me know those comments in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. And if you're in a position to help out the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon page. It's MegaJ Retro on Patreon. Guys, the patrons and channel members of this channel help me make wonderful episodes every single week, and I couldn't do it without them. They are the best. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. It really means the world to me. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I'm a Toys R Us kid, everybody, and I don't want to grow up. Good journey. Geek proud. So I'm just over here at Toys R Us in Pickering. I'm going to pop in here and see what they got. Wish me luck. All right, let's head to Toys R Us. A lot of things for kids to do at Toys R Us. All right, let's head on inside. It is a massive Toys R Us here. Amazing. All right, let's head to the action figure aisle. Chewbacca, 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 Chewbacca. There's Bumblebee. I can't believe this thing is still kicking around. There's the Build-A-Horse and the ever clearance Andros. Chewbacca, 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 Chewbacca. You're chubby. You're chubby. Right, so let's see if there's anything new over here. Hello. What have we here? Oh, check it out. We saw all those amazing holothon turtles. That was great. And, well, not turtles, sorry. The Archie mutants, I guess. And, yeah, even the Usagi Yojimbo Black and White, the Last Ronin exclusive for Target, and I think the Monsters. So, and even Alf. Alf! Crazy, guys. All right, I'm off to the next location. I'll see you guys there. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you so much, everybody. It's thanks to your support that this channel continues to grow, and I really could not have done this without you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.